What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another workout with Nate and Ari. I apologize that the beginning of this video is going to be a little different. There's no intro. I'm using Magic Lantern, which, if you guys are familiar, it's a hack on a Canon camera where you can shoot 4K or way higher with an older camera. But anyways, sometimes it messes up, so first clip didn't happen. But we're going to start with a leg press on this. And what I'm doing on this leg press is I'm going to start with one plate and I'm going to move up until I feel that I've got a good exercise or a good burn. And then we will move on to our next exercise. I know we skipped around here a little bit, B-roll footage and all, guys. If you've ever filmed a video, you know how it goes. Good to go? Alright, guys. Well, we're going to stick to the press machines because that last one felt fucking great. So what we're going to do is a hack squat machine on this one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to progress up one plate each set until we can't do anymore, until failure. So same rules as the last one applies. You want your feet a little bit more than your hips so that your torso doesn't get away on the way down. You want your feet further back so that it's down on the pad so that it's more quads, because if your feet go up higher, it's going to be more into your hamstrings. So all right, let's get this thing started. Alright, guys, well, I lied on the last set. Moving up a plate at a time is going to be too much because the last leg press machine was pretty heavy, but that does not mean that the exercise is over. So let's go ahead and get this 2 more sets of these in. All right, guys, well, sticking with quads, we're gonna move on to a leg extension. We're gonna do it a little different today. I know normally we do single leg and get our hip behind it, but today we're gonna do 2 legs. We're gonna try to do 3, let's do 4 sets because I wanna burn out our quads on this, and this will be our last quad exercise before we move on to hamstrings and then calves. So do 4 sets, 12 to 15. Make sure you're squeezing and locking out at the top, guys. If you're not squeezing at the top of this range of motion, then you're wasting the range of motion. Also, guys, it's really hard to see here, but what you want to do is you want to allow the quad to stretch as much as possible. Let the leg extension machine go back as far as it can up underneath your rear end so that, the quad really stretches out. Adds for way more blood in the muscle, which is going to give it more growth. Oh man, my legs feel good. All right, guys, so we're gonna do something a little different today, something we haven't done on a video so far. You guys can possibly watch me bust my ass because these are hard. We're gonna do a Bulgarian Squidward. No, just kidding. Split squat. It's always good to have a counterweight with these. So rule of thumb is you want to come out and you want, if your leg is straight, you want it to make a straight line with your quad so that when you come down, you can focus. That's not actually far enough. You can focus on that quad. A lot of this exercise is stabilization and balance. So we're not going to do heavy weight. This kettlebell is just to stabilize my wobbly ass. moving on to our first hamstring exercise. Gonna get a little blood pumping in them. We're gonna do a leg curl, seated leg curl. Probably not gonna do the lying leg curl today. Gonna move from this one. I'm gonna go to some straight leg deadlifts with the dumbbell. But we're gonna start with this one. Probably do 2 sets of 12 to 15. Again, I'm just trying to get some blood in there before we do a heavier movement. So let's get started. That's not low enough. There we go. Okay guys, moving on to our second hamstring exercise. We are going to do straight leg dumbbell deadlifts. I like these because the grip is a little more neutral to your body instead of holding it like a barbell, because you guys know I don't fucking like doing anything with a bar. So let's get started. Probably gonna do 3 sets of these, 10 to 12. I'm gonna stay the same way. We're not progressing on this one. So. This is one that I'm trying to work on my form, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, so moving on to this kneeling leg curl again. I wasn't feeling the seated one today, so going to this kneeling one again. I like the contraction it gives a little higher towards my glute. And it doesn't put as much strain on my lower back. Arri and I are both experiencing lower back pumps today, so I'm trying to mitigate that with taking some of the pressure off of it, so without interfering with our workout. So sometimes you got to listen to your bodies, guys. So anyways, let's get started. We're going to do maybe, let's say 3 sets of 10 to 12, possibly 2, depending on the difficulty of this exercise. So I'm going to get started.
my God!
All right, guys. Well, it's nothing new. Moving on to a calf machine. Can't really reinvent the wheel on this. It's a standing calf machine. We're going to do two different calf machines. We're going to do a standing and seated. So I'm going to start out at a heavier weight. I do 4 sets, dropping weight as we go so that I can maintain enough volume. So let's get started. Also, guys, I found that my Vans are so much better for the contraction of my calves as opposed to my high top. All right, we're riggedy recording. Cool. All right, so moving on to our next calf exercise, and this is going to be our final exercise in the workout. Simply because, heavy lifting. We haven't taken a rest day this week, so no excuses, guys. But Ari's back is hurting, my hip is hurting, so we came in here to get this workout in. For one, for you guys to get this video put out. Because I love putting out leg day videos. But anyways, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get this exercise going. So we're going to do a seated calf raise. I'm only doing a single plate of 45 because I'm trying to burn out. I'm going to do, we're probably going to do 5 sets of 10 to 12 on this. Maybe even 15 depending. What we're going to do is we're going to do pause, reps. So rest, pause. Oh yeah, 4 sets of 12 is gonna be nice. Well, that concludes today's exercise. So a couple key points to take from today's exercise. The first one being, listen to your body, guys. We decided we were gonna come in here and lift heavy today. Wanted to put a really heavy emphasis on our quads. Neither Arri nor my back was having it today. So we did what you're supposed to do. We listened to our body, so we lowered our weight a little bit, and we did some exercises that weren't so strenuous on our lower back. The second key factor to this is, guys, the reason that our lower backs are so tired is because we've been pushing for 10 days straight. We just changed our split. We've really been enjoying it, and we haven't taken a rest day. So we really wanted to get in here today and get this video up for you guys, and we did. But we had to listen to our bodies, so it's a little bit of limited video today. But I do want to appreciate you guys for joining us on our fitness journey from start to finish on my bodybuilding journey. Any input, feedback, and comments that you guys have, it really helps the channel grow. It helps the algorithm down below. Guys, please thumbs up, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more because we do a long video every weekend and we do short content videos just about every day, excluding rest days. So again, thank you guys for joining. Until next time, see you later.